Can you maybe describe a little bit what the dynamic is between the members of the band? For example, the both of you or the complete band. Who does what?
Rohin and I write the songs, and we have 5 other people that play various instruments, and I don't know, it's a little bit on and off.
And when you're both writing songs, how does that go? Is there some spark that one of you two have, and then you just jump on it together, or maybe you can give a little bit more insight?
Jump on it together, yeah, like an animal. Just tackle it.
Yeah, I think like in the early days, because we had nothing else to do, we'd just go around each other's house and just play music, like write songs together. So early Middle East was a lot more collaborative between me and Jord. And I guess with this album it was a lot more, like we had a busy schedule and like we were in the studio or we were out touring. So it was it was a more difficult environment to write songs in, and we didn't have a lot of time to collaborate. Like maybe we could have and maybe should have. But it varied from song to song. Sometimes Jord would just write the whole song, do the whole arrangement, and vice versa. Or sometimes Jord would write a song and then we'd work on it a little bit, and then yeah, it's a bit of a chaotic kind of method, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. I've also read that in 2008 there was a short split of the band. Why was that? What happened? That there wasn't.
That was just after we'd released the second EP. We call it an EP, but it was more of a, I don't know,
Just a collection of songs, I guess.
yeah. And I don't know, I felt like doing other things, so I came to Europe for a bit, and everybody else just did whatever else.
Where did you go in Europe?
I was in Germany.
In Germany. And what did you do there?
I was an au pair.
An au pair, okay.
Yeah. For this family from Sydney. And yeah, I just worked 2 days a week and then wrote songs the rest of the time and travelled. And
Did you write many songs back then?
yeah, there's a few songs from the record that were written.
Yeah, have you maybe an example that can from a song that can illustrate the time that you were in Germany?
I think the song Hunger Song is kind of about that, but not really.
Okay.
Loosely based.
Loosely based. Yeah. Because the album was recorded in 3 different studios during the tour. What does that bring with? Yeah. What happens if you have to do it? Is it very difficult to do such a thing, recording in 3 studios, different studios during the tour? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty difficult, I guess. We started in Townsville for a few months, and we were meant to finish it before we started tour, but we didn't finish it. And then we scrapped a bunch of the stuff we'd already done in Townsville, and then when we were in Texas, we did more work and then scrapped some of that as well. And so it was just like kind of tacking on pieces of the album as whenever we had time and stuff like that. And then, yeah, finished it in Cairns. But yeah, it was a real weird kind of just putting things together whenever you had time or something like that.
If you're looking back now on the process, are you happy with how it all went, or would you have done it different?
It was kind of hard, actually. It was we didn't make some very good decisions about touring, and obviously touring for like 4.5 months overseas, I don't think it's a smart decision for anyone to be away that long. Yeah, I would definitely do it different. It was a pretty intense kind of weird process, because I guess we got 7 members as well. And
were all 7 involved in the actual recording as well, or was it?
Probably not as much as I'd like to be, which is kind of one of the things that made it a lot harder. So we had this big project to do, and me and Jordan were trying to write the songs, but we didn't have all the songs. And then, you know, some people would just sit around in the studio for 2 weeks before they get to do anything. So I guess I kind of pissed them off a bit.
So it was a little bit an improvised record, or?
Yeah, it was definitely flying by the seat of our pants, I guess. Yeah.